Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of reverse psychology through the lens of Stoic philosophy, inspired by none other than Marcus Aurelius. What if I told you that rejection, often seen as a setback, can actually be a powerful tool in achieving your goals? In this video, we'll explore 13 life-changing lessons on how to use the art of rejection to your advantage, all while embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. If you're ready to turn rejection into a strategic move for success, then you're in the right place. Let's get started. Number 1. Reframe rejection as an opportunity. Rejection can feel like a harsh setback, often leaving us with a sense of failure or discouragement. However, if we change our perspective, we can see rejection not as an end, but as an opportunity. When faced with rejection, instead of focusing on the negative emotions it stirs, we can use it as a chance to learn and grow. The first step in reframing rejection is to recognize that it is not a reflection of our worth, but simply a part of life's journey. Everyone experiences rejection at some point, whether it's a job opportunity that didn't come through, a creative project that was turned down, or a personal goal that fell short. These moments of rejection can be seen as stepping stones, each offering valuable lessons. By analyzing the reasons for rejection, we open ourselves to growth. Perhaps it's an opportunity to refine our skills, adjust our approach, or even reassess our goals. In fact, rejection often guides us toward a better path. It pushes us to explore new possibilities, seek out different avenues, or develop a deeper resilience that can eventually lead to success. Rejection, in this light, becomes a powerful tool for self-improvement. Moreover, rejection can act as a catalyst for creativity. When things don't go as planned, we are forced to think outside the box. We can come up with fresh ideas, refine our methods, and strengthen our resolve. Many successful individuals, from entrepreneurs to artists, have faced numerous rejections, yet they used each one as fuel for their next attempt. Rejection teaches us perseverance, helping us to bounce back stronger than before. Additionally, reframing rejection as an opportunity can free us from the fear of failure. When we view rejection as a natural part of the process, we reduce its power to hurt us. Instead of fearing it, we can embrace it, knowing that each rejection brings us closer to achieving our goals. Ultimately, rejection is not the end of the road, but a necessary part of the journey to success. When we change our perspective, we empower ourselves to turn every setback into a stepping stone towards something greater. Number 2, detach yourself from external validation. In a world increasingly driven by social media and external opinions, detaching yourself from the constant need for validation has become essential for maintaining mental well-being and authentic self-worth. Seeking approval from others can create a cycle of dependency, where your happiness and confidence fluctuate with the approval or disapproval of others. This dependency leads to a sense of insecurity, as you're constantly chasing external praise, making it difficult to build a solid foundation of self-esteem. The truth is, relying on external validation for your sense of self can undermine your ability to make decisions that align with your true values, desires, and goals. Instead of being guided by what others think of you, it's important to cultivate self-acceptance. Self-worth should come from within, not from the validation of others. One powerful step toward detaching from external validation is to practice mindfulness and self-reflection. When you focus inward and become aware of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, you can separate your identity from others' judgments. This practice helps you develop a clearer understanding of your values and goals, allowing you to make choices that resonate with your true self, not based on how others may perceive you. It's also helpful to recognize the impermanence of external validation. The approval you receive today may not last, and criticism can be fleeting. This helps to soften the impact of external opinions, allowing you to remain grounded and centered in your own identity. Additionally, surrounding yourself with people who value and support you for who you are, rather than what you can provide or how well you conform to their expectations, can reinforce your journey toward self-acceptance. Constructive feedback from those who truly care about your growth is different from seeking validation. It focuses on your development, not just affirmation. Remember, your worth is not determined by likes, comments, or external achievements. It's defined by the authenticity of your actions, your commitment to personal growth, and your ability to remain true to yourself, regardless of external influences. By detaching from the need for validation, you create space to nurture a more resilient, confident, and empowered version of yourself. Number 3. Use rejection to strengthen your character. Rejection is an inevitable part of life that can feel discouraging, but it also holds the potential to strengthen your character. When we face rejection, it often brings feelings of disappointment and self-doubt. However, how we respond to rejection can make all the difference. Rather than viewing it as a setback, rejection can be seen as an opportunity for growth. It challenges us to reflect on our goals, our methods, and even our mindset. By embracing rejection as a tool for learning, we build resilience. Every time we are rejected, we have the choice to either let it defeat us or to use it as motivation to improve and try again. This resilience is crucial in shaping our character because it teaches us that failure is not permanent. It's a temporary obstacle that can be overcome. Moreover, rejection forces us to confront our vulnerabilities, making us more self-aware and humble. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, helping us discover hidden strengths and areas for improvement. As we process the emotions that come with rejection, we learn to handle difficult situations with grace and patience. Over time, we develop emotional intelligence, which equips us to better understand ourselves and others. The experience of rejection, when approached with the right mindset, can teach us the importance of perseverance. Each attempt, each rejection, brings us closer to success if we don't give up. Ultimately, rejection fosters a mindset of growth. It reminds us that success is often built on a series of failures and lessons learned. Instead of fearing rejection, we should seek it out as a sign that we are challenging ourselves and pushing the boundaries of what we can achieve. In this way, rejection becomes a powerful force for building character, shaping our future, and refining our path toward success. Through each rejection, we grow stronger, more determined, and more capable of handling life's inevitable challenges. Number 4. Accept what you cannot control. In life, we often find ourselves tangled in situations beyond our control. Whether it's the actions of others, unforeseen circumstances, or the passage of time, there are aspects of life that we simply cannot change. Learning to accept what we cannot control is a vital skill for maintaining peace of mind and emotional well-being. The first step in this process is recognizing that there are things we can influence and things we cannot. Focusing our energy on what is within our power allows us to feel a sense of accomplishment and purpose. However, when we try to control things that are outside our reach, such as the weather, other people's behavior, or the inevitable changes that come with life, we only set ourselves up for frustration and disappointment. This is where acceptance becomes crucial. It doesn't mean giving up or resigning to helplessness. Instead, it's about understanding that certain outcomes are not in our hands and choosing to let go of the need to control them. Accepting the uncontrollable helps us conserve energy for what truly matters, whether it's nurturing relationships, pursuing personal growth, or finding happiness in the present moment. This acceptance is not passive. It requires strength and self-awareness. By accepting what we cannot control, we free ourselves from the burden of constant worry and can begin to embrace the flow of life with a sense of calm and clarity. It's important to remind ourselves that just because we cannot control everything doesn't mean we are powerless. We still have the ability to choose our reactions, our mindset, and how we engage with the world. In a world full of uncertainty, acceptance can be a powerful tool for resilience. It teaches us to trust in the process of life and to surrender to the idea that everything unfolds as it is meant to, even if we don't always understand it in the moment. In the end, the key to peace lies in learning to accept what we cannot control and focusing on what we can shape with grace and intention. Number 5. Focus on what you can improve. In the pursuit of growth and personal development, it's essential to focus on what you can improve rather than what you can't change. Many times we get caught up in circumstances or obstacles beyond our control, like external challenges or past mistakes, which can feel overwhelming. However, energy spent on things we cannot alter is energy wasted. Instead, shifting your attention to the areas within your power can lead to tangible progress. When you identify aspects of yourself or your situation that you can improve, whether it's your skills, mindset, or habits, you open the door to personal transformation. Start by acknowledging that growth is an ongoing process, and improvement doesn't happen overnight. It's about setting small, achievable goals that are rooted in consistency and persistence. For example, if you want to improve your communication skills, rather than obsessing over the times you've stumbled or miscommunicated, focus on practicing active listening, engaging in conversations, and refining your speaking abilities. Each step you take brings you closer to the person you want to become, and that's where the power lies. In addition, focusing on what you can improve requires cultivating a mindset of resilience. There will be setbacks along the way, but they are simply opportunities to learn and adapt. Instead of getting discouraged by failures, use them as stepping stones. Remember, even the most successful people didn't achieve greatness by avoiding mistakes. They learned from them, improved their approach, and kept moving forward. This shift in perspective enables you to turn challenges into moments of growth, rather than seeing them as roadblocks. Moreover, self-awareness is key in identifying areas for improvement. It requires honest reflection and an openness to feedback. Whether it's through journaling, seeking advice from others, or simply taking time to self-reflect, understanding where you can make progress is the first step in making meaningful changes. Ultimately, focusing on what you can improve empowers you to take control of your life and create a positive, lasting impact. It's a mindset that not only leads to personal success, but also fosters greater fulfillment. Instead of wishing things were different, focus on what you can do today to make things better, and you will see growth unfold before your eyes. Number 6. Turn rejection into motivation. Rejection is a common experience that many people face, but it's often perceived negatively, leaving individuals feeling discouraged or defeated. However, rejection can serve as a powerful catalyst for growth when approached with the right mindset. Instead of letting rejection demotivate you, consider it as a stepping stone towards success. First, it's essential to recognize that rejection is not a reflection of your worth or abilities, but rather a result of external factors, timing, perspective, or simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time. When you shift your focus away from the negative emotions rejection brings, you can begin to see it as an opportunity for self-improvement. Each rejection offers valuable feedback, whether explicit or implied, that can help refine your approach. If you were rejected for a job, a project, or even a personal goal, take the time to reflect on what you can learn from the experience. What were the areas you could improve upon? Did the rejection highlight any skills or aspects of your approach that need further development? By turning rejection into a lesson, you can build resilience and sharpen your skills, positioning yourself better for future opportunities. Moreover, rejection forces you to persevere and push through obstacles. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, but it's during challenging times that you truly discover your determination and drive. When you're faced with setbacks, remember that many successful people faced rejection time and again before achieving their dreams. The key is to keep going, even when the road gets tough. Rejection can ignite a deeper hunger for success, spurring you to work harder, innovate more, and keep improving. Transforming rejection into motivation also means maintaining a positive outlook. Acknowledge the emotional toll rejection can take, but don't let it define your journey. Use it as fuel to prove to yourself that you can overcome challenges and that you are capable of more than you might have initially believed. In time, you will find that the resilience built from turning rejection into motivation will lead you to even greater achievements, as each experience makes you stronger and more prepared for the next opportunity that comes your way. Number 7. Embrace the unpredictability of life. Life is inherently unpredictable, and rather than fearing the unknown, we should learn to embrace it. The very essence of existence lies in its uncertainties, unexpected twists, unforeseen challenges, and spontaneous moments that shape our journey. Embracing life's unpredictability isn't about surrendering to chaos, but rather accepting that we cannot control everything, and that is okay. We often go through life with detailed plans, trying to predict and control every outcome. However, these plans may be disrupted by factors beyond our control, sudden opportunities, setbacks, or changes that challenge our assumptions. Instead of resisting these moments, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. In fact, some of the best parts of life often arise from moments of surprise, when things don't go according to plan. These unexpected experiences broaden our perspectives, build resilience, and force us to develop new skills or adapt in ways we hadn't anticipated. When we embrace the unpredictability of life, we open ourselves up to creativity, joy, and new possibilities. There is beauty in not knowing exactly what comes next, in allowing room for spontaneity and serendipity to take their course. This doesn't mean abandoning responsibility or abandoning our goals. It means understanding that the journey toward them can take many different paths. Life's unpredictability fosters flexibility, forcing us to let go of rigid expectations and to trust in the unfolding process. Through uncertainty, we learn to navigate the unknown, to remain grounded despite chaos, and to cultivate the inner strength needed to adapt to change. By embracing life's unpredictability, we make space for the extraordinary to emerge. Whether through a new relationship, an unexpected job offer, or a life-changing event, these twists and turns offer us lessons that structured plans alone cannot. When we let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives, we unlock the freedom to truly live in the present, appreciating the beauty and richness that come from life's surprises. The key is to welcome the unpredictability, to flow with life rather than resist it, and to trust that every unpredictable moment holds something meaningful and valuable. Number 8. Strengthen your mind by practicing negative visualization. Rejection can often feel like a personal setback, a blow to one's self-worth or ambitions. But in reality, it should be seen as a sign of progress, not defeat. Every rejection is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Whether it's a rejected job application, a failed project, or an unresponsive creative pitch, these moments offer valuable feedback that can pave the way for future success. When you experience rejection, instead of dwelling on disappointment, try to see it as a natural part of the journey towards improvement. It's important to understand that no path to success is linear. Behind every great achievement is a series of rejections that eventually led to breakthroughs. When we face rejection, we are often forced to reassess our methods, our goals, and even our self-perception. Perhaps the approach we took wasn't quite right, or maybe we need to build additional skills or resilience. Rejection serves as a reminder that growth involves discomfort, and it is through facing adversity that we build the mental and emotional strength necessary to push forward. It also encourages innovation. Many successful individuals have encountered rejection, but used it to fuel their creativity and motivation to improve. Rejection forces us to think differently and to explore alternatives that we might not have otherwise considered. Moreover, rejection is not always a reflection of your worth or talent. It could simply be that the timing was wrong, the opportunity wasn't the right fit, or external factors influenced the decision. Recognizing that many factors are out of your control can help you detach your sense of self from the outcome, allowing you to approach future opportunities with renewed energy. Each no can become a stepping stone to a better yes in the future, especially when you don't allow it to discourage or define you. Additionally, rejection strengthens resilience. Every time you pick yourself up after a setback, you build the emotional endurance to face future challenges with greater ease. It teaches you perseverance and patience, skills that are crucial in any endeavor. Over time, you begin to develop a mindset that views rejection not as a negative event, but as part of the process of refinement and self-discovery. It becomes easier to bounce back and try again, each time more equipped than the last. Ultimately, seeing rejection as a sign of progress helps you to stay motivated and positive, even when things don't go as planned. It reorients your perspective, enabling you to focus on long-term growth rather than short-term setbacks. Embracing rejection as part of the journey makes it easier to take risks, pursue new opportunities, and continue striving for the things that truly matter to you. In the end, rejection is not the end of the road, but a vital part of the process of reaching greater heights. Number 9. Don't take rejection personally. Rejection can be one of the most difficult experiences to navigate, especially when it feels deeply personal. However, it's important to remind ourselves that rejection is rarely about who we are as individuals. Rather, it's often about the situation, timing, or the preferences of the person or group making the decision. Rejection can feel like a blow to our self-esteem, but it's essential to recognize that it doesn't define our worth or capabilities. It's simply a part of life, a natural consequence of putting ourselves out there and trying new things. Whether, in the context of relationships, career opportunities, creative pursuits, or personal goals, rejection is an inevitable part of growth. When we take rejection personally, we internalize the message as a reflection of our abilities or character, which is rarely the case. A job rejection doesn't mean we are bad at our work. It means that another candidate might be a better fit for that specific position at that specific time. A relationship rejection doesn't imply that we are unworthy of love. It simply means that the connection wasn't right for that person. The key is to separate our sense of self from external outcomes. Our value doesn't diminish based on another person's response, and rejection doesn't equate to failure. Instead of seeing it as a negative reflection of who we are, we can view rejection as a learning opportunity, a chance to refine our approach, assess what we truly want, and seek better-suited opportunities. Taking rejection personally often leads to negative self-talk, diminished confidence, and unnecessary emotional turmoil. Instead, we should focus on cultivating resilience. Resilience involves accepting that rejection is a part of the journey and using it as fuel to push forward. Each rejection we experience builds our emotional strength and helps us develop a thicker skin so we don't remain paralyzed by fear of failure or judgment. The more we face rejection, the more we learn to detach our sense of self-worth from external approval. Another helpful way to view rejection is as redirection. Sometimes, the universe or life itself steers us towards something better. Rejection might close one door, but it can also open others that align more closely with our goals and desires. If we become too focused on the rejection itself, we may miss the new opportunities that await us. By reframing rejection as an opportunity for growth and redirection, we allow ourselves the space to move forward and evolve. In the end, the most important lesson is to remain kind to ourselves. Rejection is an experience that everyone faces at some point, and it doesn't diminish our value or potential. By shifting our perspective and learning not to take rejection personally, we can keep pushing forward, more resilient and more ready to embrace the next opportunity that comes our way. Rejection is not the end. It's just another step on the path to success. Number 10, practice self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth, offering individuals the opportunity to deeply examine their thoughts, actions, and emotions. By practicing self-reflection, people can develop a better understanding of themselves, their motivations, and their behaviors. This process begins with creating a quiet space to pause and think critically about one's actions, decisions, and patterns. The goal is not to judge or criticize oneself, but to gain insights that can lead to improvement. Through self-reflection, individuals can assess how they handle different situations, recognize areas of strength, and identify opportunities for growth. One of the key aspects of self-reflection is the ability to detach from the noise of daily life and take a step back. This detachment allows individuals to look at their experiences objectively, without the influence of external pressures or biases. It involves examining one's thoughts and feelings as they arise and asking critical questions. Why did I react that way? How did my actions impact others? What can I learn from this experience? By taking the time to answer these questions, people can unlock patterns in their behavior that they may have been unaware of, and work on making conscious changes that align with their personal goals and values. Self-reflection can take many forms, depending on an individual's preferences. Some may find it helpful to write down their thoughts in a journal, while others might prefer quiet contemplation or discussing their feelings with a trusted friend or therapist. The process of writing allows for a deeper exploration of thoughts, helping to clarify emotions and identify key insights. Additionally, journaling provides a tangible record of one's journey, offering the ability to look back at previous reflections and observe progress over time. For others, talking with a supportive person can provide an outside perspective, leading to new insights or a greater sense of clarity. The benefits of self-reflection extend far beyond mere self-awareness. When practiced regularly, it helps individuals develop emotional intelligence, making it easier to navigate complex social situations and relationships. Self-reflection fosters empathy, as it encourages people to consider how their actions may affect others. It also builds resilience, as individuals can learn from past challenges and use those lessons to handle future obstacles with greater confidence. In a professional context, self-reflection can enhance decision-making, creativity, and problem-solving skills. It allows individuals to evaluate their work habits, identify areas for improvement, and set actionable goals. However, the process of self-reflection can be uncomfortable at times. Confronting one's flaws, mistakes, or unresolved emotions can evoke vulnerability. Yet, this discomfort is often a necessary part of the growth process. By embracing self-reflection, individuals can build a stronger, more resilient sense of self and foster a deeper connection to their goals and values. Ultimately, self-reflection is a practice of continuous learning and evolution, helping people to navigate life's challenges with greater awareness, understanding, and compassion. Number 11. See rejection as a sign of progress. Rejection, though often perceived as a setback, can be one of the most powerful signs of progress in any journey. It signals that you're pushing boundaries, stepping outside your comfort zone, and striving to achieve something greater than what you've already experienced. The fear of rejection often prevents people from taking risks, but in reality, it is an essential part of growth. When you are rejected, whether in personal relationships, job applications, creative endeavors, or any other aspect of life, it's not a reflection of your worth or abilities. Instead, it highlights that you are trying, experimenting, and stretching your limits. In fact, rejection often brings with it the invaluable lessons needed for improvement. Each rejection is a chance to reflect, refine, and learn. Perhaps there was a misunderstanding, a misalignment with the expectations, or simply an opportunity you were not yet prepared for. In any case, rejection provides you with insight into what may need to be adjusted, whether that's your approach, your skills, or your perspective. For instance, an artist who is rejected by a gallery might revisit their work and realize that their style can evolve, or that their portfolio needs to reflect more variety. Similarly, a writer who faces rejection from publishers might consider that their message could be more compelling with a different tone or structure. Rejection, in these cases, becomes a powerful tool for self-improvement. Moreover, rejection can open doors to more suitable opportunities. When one path closes, it creates space for another, often one that is a better fit for your growth or aspirations. Many successful individuals have faced significant rejection before achieving their dreams. J.K. Rowling, for example, was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter found a home. If she had let each rejection stop her, the world would never have known her magical stories. The same principle applies across various fields, from entrepreneurship to the arts, science, and beyond. The key is to view each rejection as a step closer to finding the right opportunity, one that aligns with your goals and passions. Furthermore, rejection builds resilience. The more we face and overcome rejection, the stronger and more persistent we become. It teaches us that setbacks are not permanent, but transient challenges that can be surmounted with determination. This resilience fosters an essential mindset shift. Rather than avoiding failure, we begin to embrace it as a natural part of success. With this attitude, rejection becomes less of a blow to our confidence and more of a stepping stone on our path to growth. In conclusion, rejection is not the end, but a sign of progress. It tells us that we are striving, learning, and evolving. While it can be difficult in the moment, when viewed from a broader perspective, rejection reveals its true value. It challenges us to improve, redirects us to better opportunities, and strengthens our resolve. Ultimately, rejection is not a barrier to success, but a catalyst that propels us toward it. Number 12. Cultivate inner strength. Through adversity. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, a challenge that every individual faces at some point. However, the way we respond to these challenges can define not only our journey but also our inner strength. Cultivating inner strength through adversity is a transformative process, one that requires resilience, determination, and self-reflection. It is through hardships that we often find our deepest reserves of courage and perseverance. When we are pushed to our limits, we discover what we are truly capable of, unlocking qualities within ourselves that may have remained dormant in easier times. At first glance, adversity may seem like an overwhelming force, one that threatens to break us. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, a difficult career setback, or facing a personal health crisis, the emotional weight can feel unbearable. However, it's important to understand that adversity, while painful, offers an opportunity for growth. The struggle itself is a powerful teacher. It forces us to confront our fears, examine our values, and reassess our priorities. In those moments of vulnerability, we are presented with a choice: to remain defeated or to rise, stronger and wiser than before. The key to cultivating inner strength during tough times lies in the ability to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. Often we are conditioned to avoid pain, seeing it as something to be feared. But discomfort is a natural part of life, and by learning to lean into it, we build resilience. Each obstacle we face, each setback we endure, adds another layer to our emotional fortitude. Through these experiences, we develop the mental and emotional tools to handle future challenges with greater ease. Moreover, inner strength is not just about enduring hardships in isolation. It's about seeking support, finding connection, and recognizing the value of community. While we may feel alone in our struggles, it's important to reach out to others and share our burdens. The act of vulnerability can create deeper connections and offer new perspectives that help us navigate through difficult times. Sometimes our greatest strength comes from the compassion and wisdom shared by those around us. As we cultivate this strength, we begin to shift our mindset. Instead of seeing adversity as a threat, we learn to view it as an opportunity for growth. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone toward a more resilient, confident self. The pain we experience in these moments may never fully disappear, but it becomes a part of us, shaping us, teaching us, and pushing us to evolve into better versions of ourselves. In the end, cultivating inner strength through adversity is not about avoiding pain, but learning how to grow through it. It's about recognizing that we have the power to transform hardship into a powerful force that shapes our character. Through adversity, we find not only our strength, but also our purpose, and ultimately, we come to understand that it is in the struggle that we truly discover who we are meant to be. Number 13. Use rejection to clarify your values. Rejection is often seen as a negative experience, something to avoid or overcome. However, if we shift our perspective, we can use rejection as a tool for personal growth and self-discovery. One of the most profound ways rejection can benefit us is by clarifying our values. When we face rejection, it forces us to reflect on why we were pursuing something in the first place. What were we hoping to achieve? What did we invest in the effort emotionally, mentally, or physically? These questions help us understand what truly matters to us, beyond the superficial or external rewards we may have been chasing. Rejection serves as a mirror, reflecting back to us our core beliefs and desires. It strips away the distractions, allowing us to distinguish between what we thought we wanted and what we actually value at our core. For instance, if we were rejected from a job, a project, or even a relationship, it's a moment that invites us to reassess what we truly seek in those areas of our lives. Is it recognition, success, or fulfillment? Is it about connection, love, or personal growth? The feeling of rejection prompts us to sift through these motivations and see what truly aligns with our authentic selves. Furthermore, rejection challenges us to redefine success. Often, we tie our sense of self-worth and achievement to external outcomes, getting the job, the approval, or the validation we seek. However, rejection provides an opportunity to separate our self-worth from these external factors and focus instead on the internal principles that guide us. When we face rejection, we may realize that we have placed too much importance on factors outside of our control and too little on cultivating intrinsic qualities such as resilience, patience, or personal integrity. Additionally, rejection helps us recalibrate our goals. When our efforts are met with resistance, it signals that we may need to adjust our approach or even our direction. Instead of seeing rejection as a sign to give up, it can be a signal to refine our values and aspirations. We may find that the path we were on wasn't truly in alignment with who we are or where we want to go. This realization offers us the freedom to pivot, change direction, or even pursue something entirely different that resonates more with our values. In embracing rejection, we can come to understand that it's not a failure, but a tool for deeper self-reflection and growth. It helps us peel back the layers of external pressures and societal expectations, allowing us to reconnect with the truth of who we are and what we truly want. Rejection becomes an opportunity to clarify our values, recalibrate our purpose, and ultimately pursue a life that is more aligned with our authentic desires and beliefs. Rather than feeling defeated by rejection, we can choose to see it as a catalyst for positive change, helping us to become more attuned to the essence of who we are and what we stand for. To conclude, Marcus Aurelius's teachings on Stoicism offer timeless wisdom for mastering the art of reverse psychology. By embracing rejection and shifting our perspective, we unlock the power to remain composed in the face of adversity and turn setbacks into opportunities. Remember, the true strength lies not in avoiding rejection, but in using it to your advantage and growing stronger with each experience. So, the next time you face rejection, take a moment to reflect. Perhaps it's exactly what you need to move forward in a better direction. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more powerful lessons on Stoicism and how you can apply them to improve your life. Thanks for watching.